Hey guys, it's time for Breakthrough with Coach Lou. Coming to you live from Accelerate Life University, XLR8Life.com. Coach Lou will help you break through anything that's stopping you. Are you ready to get the motivation, the energy, the life, and all the success you really want and deserve? With no further ado, here's Coach Lou.
I'm only happy when it rains. Do you remember the song, guys, from Garbage? I'm only happy when it rains. You know, and it was such a unusual song. It was like, wow, it's kind of depressing sounding. What is the deal here? Well, the truth of the matter is, it's kind of an analogy for life. Not saying that you're only happy when it rains, because most people are not necessarily happy when it rains. I'll tell you a little bit about that in a minute. But the key to today's show is the first part of that statement. It doesn't matter when it rains, when it's sunny, when it's black, when it's gloomy, when this, that happens. The fact is how many people in this world either say, I am only happy when XYZ, you fill in the blanks, or I will be happy someday when. Someday never comes. That is a thing that has been said, it's one of those cliche things that your parents told you. Someday never comes. Someday never comes. Today, tomorrow never comes. Today is today. Tomorrow, when it hits, when the clock flips over, becomes today. So when is today the time to be happy? When is today the time to have what you want in life? And you might be going, okay, here we're in for some philosophy of Coach this morning, because I have problems today, Coach. Maybe I have a health challenge. Maybe I have a financial challenge. Maybe it's looking pretty gray out the studio window again today. Look how white I look today. If you're watching on the live cast and you're not listening on a podcast, I kind of look a little bit pale. It's not because I'm sick or any of that. It's because I haven't seen the sun in a few days. It has been rainy, 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 rainy. And that's what triggered today's show. I'll tell you, I'll be a little candid here with all the new shows and just stuff happening and 100 miles an hour, and we're finally getting the team really fine-tuned at the auction and everything. It has been a go, 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 go type of situation, and it's like, whew, okay, it's finally coming together. But it's like, okay, and it's been rainy on top of it. And you could blame that. And you could say, well, I wish it wouldn't rain. I'll be happy when it's not raining. And we'll be able to get more accomplished when we're not getting these torrential downpours. Okay. Yesterday did little baby Father's Day makeup day. Lexi couldn't come down on Father's Day last week, which was okay because we made plans for another day. You don't get all poor me. I'm only happy when I get, to see my child on Father's Day. Okay, would have been nice, but you know what? Yesterday was great, but we absolutely got torrentially soaked and rained on. We did a Daytona day, breakfast, running around, just having fun. But I realized, well, number one, I'm not generally say that I'm the happiest when it rains. Okay, so I'm not a rain person. Don't love it. I love the sunshine. I love the sunlight. But it doesn't matter. I had one of the greatest days in a long time yesterday in the rain. Okay? Funny part is we ended up running through the rain, soaking wet, everything else. And it was like, I don't care. I'm not only happy when it's sunny, but that really triggered today's show. I'm like, what an analogy. The song, I'm only happy when it rains. So when are you going to be happy? When are you only happy? When do you allow yourself, and there's the truth of it, folks, when do you allow yourself to be happy? Well, when I win the lotto, Okay, well, your chances of that are probably a little less lucky than getting struck by lightning. So I'm still hoping for that one, though. I did catch a close lightning strike. It didn't hit me direct, but it hit real close to me years ago. And it was quite an experience. But I was like, well, that's kind of like been the lotto thing. Been close a few times, but you can't count on that. You can't say, I'm going to be happy when I win the lotto. How about be happy with what you got? You know what it comes down to is gratefulness. And you're going, slam on the brakes, coach, shut the front door. What do you mean be happy with what I got? You teach me to strive to the next level. You teach me to always, you're never in a static position. You're always got to be going forward, you're going backwards. And you want me to be happy where I'm at. Well, you got to appreciate where you're at. And say you got to be happy with it. You always got to be a little unhappy and a little uncomfortable to go to the next level. Okay, even when you're super comfortable, sometimes you got to make yourself uncomfortable to go to the next level. What if you're in really good physical fitness? Your physical fitness is really good, but you want to get to the next level. You got to get uncomfortable again. You got to go, this isn't good enough. But you also got to appreciate your health. Does this make sense? This is a double-edged sword here. And you go, things that make you go, coach. Yeah, things that make you go, What do you need to do? What do you want to do? What really makes you happy? Okay? Happiness is not things, success, or any of the rest of it. Happiness is when you're fulfilled with the things, the people, the successes you have in your life. That is happiness. Fulfillment is probably your biggest piece to happiness. If I had to give you the number one secret to being happy, be fulfilled. Be appreciative. Appreciate what you have. And did you ever hear the old saying said, if you don't appreciate it, or you don't lose it, or you don't use it, you're going to lose it. Well, it is so true. However you call your God, your creator, if you have gifts that you've been given, if you don't use them, you lose them. You go, what do you mean? Well, I have a gift to be able to talk to you off the cuff, no scripting. Today's not scripted at all. Like I said, we've had some unusual with everything, the new shows, everything going on. Lots of activity, lots of things that have had my focus. So did I have the show really prepared for today? No. Do I know my material inside out and what it takes to help you succeed? Hell yes. Okay? So I can get on and talk to you, but not everybody can do that. Some people are sitting there literally going, I need a teleprompter. So the next level of this would be to have appreciation. Yeah. Come on. This is a gift. Not everybody has it, but it can be conditioned. Your gifts can be created if you put enough effort into them. But we always go back to something that you go, what do you run with in life? I got the ability to talk to you. I've got the ability to get up in front of a crowd and not freak out and go, what do I do? Some people, that's not their thing. Some people got the ability to get inside and get in a computer and, the whole thing can be breaking down and all your data's lost and they can get in there and find every bit of it, recreate it for you, and boom. I can't do that. I'm pretty good with some techie stuff, but I can't do that. It's not my thing. Okay? So appreciating what you have and then honing that skill. Okay? If you're good at something, you don't stand out in this world, my friend. If you're excellent, you begin to stand out. It's when you're outstanding that you totally stand out. What does that mean? Let's have a reverse on that real quick. What if you're good at something? When you were younger, and in days past, if you were good at your job, you got good rewards. You got good pay. You were a good guy, good gal. Now, if you're good, you get nothing. You get outsourced. You get kicked out the door because good, anybody can be good. So what if you're excellent. You're like excellent at what you do. You're excellent at your job. You should get excellent rewards, right? Want to get unfair here, boys and girls? You get good results. What the heck? Good people. Oh, no, that's right. Good people get nothing. You're just good. I was a good mom. Why is my kid on drugs? Okay. Good is not good enough. Excellence. Hey, you're amazing. You're great at what you do. Good rewards. Well, that's pretty damn disproportionate, wouldn't you think? I would have to say so. I'd be like that, and I'll tell you something in a minute. I'll tell you now. It's a good time to say it. When I was younger, I had this stupid belief, okay? I'm not saying you're stupid if you had this belief, because I'm not stupid, but I had this stupid belief once. And I lived with it for a while that I have to work twice as hard to get half as much as anybody else doing the same thing I'm doing. How do you think I woke up in the morning feeling like I've got to work twice as many hours to make the same pay as somebody in half the time? How motivating could that possibly be? Oh, well, when I moved to Florida, I'm a northerner and I don't fit in. Well, you know what? Fit in way more than I thought. That's why I moved south. But the thing was, it took time to get to know people and people to get to know you and everything else. But the reality of it is the truth be told, I learned that I don't have to work twice as hard as somebody else. I had to work 10 times as hard, but I'm not getting half the reward. I'm getting 100x. 10x work, 100x reward. Minimal work, average work, half the reward. What do you want? Okay, so we're at that stage. And bear with me. I drifted off to set the stage here. So you do excellent, you get good rewards. Wow. So I'm going to be excellent at what I do all my life in my career. And I'm going to get good rewards and have an average retirement and have an average life, even though I'm excellent at what I do. Well, yeah, that's the truth. You know where all the rewards are? Outstanding. And you know how far outstanding is from excellent? That much. Here's poor. Poor you get nothing. Absolutely no results. Here's good. Good, you get poor results. Here's excellent. You get good results. Here's outstanding. Just this much more than excellence. Just being the best. All the rewards. 100x. You're like, this much more. All this. Yes. So what are you going to do today when you get off the show? Are you going to go be good at what you do? Are you going to be excellent and settle for good rewards? Or are you going to strive to be outstanding? Doesn't mean you're perfect. Doesn't mean you never screw up. Doesn't mean you don't make mistakes. Doesn't mean you don't crash and burn and pick yourself up and come right back out of it. What it means is you treat everything with a level of outstanding. You are the best. Now you might go, well, I'm still not the best basketball player, and I play basketball because I'm not Michael Jordan. Okay? Not saying that. The best in comparison with yourself. Not comparing to everybody else, but the best. Best you can be. Best. Hear me on this, guys. When you're the best, that's where the rewards show up. Okay? And again, it doesn't mean you're the best salesman in the company. It means you're the best of you. Okay? So there's always going to be somebody you can look at and go, oh, they got one up on me. Don't look at them like they got one up on you. They probably put many hours of effort into honing that skill. Doesn't matter. If you look at somebody and go, they're outstanding, I'm only really excellent or good at what I do. Don't sit there and be jealous and get that feeling of, oh God, he gets so many more leads or she gets so many more sales than I do because XYZ. Look and go. What can I learn from them? Okay? If they can do it, so can I. What can I learn? Don't sit there and judge and, well, it's the boss's daughter and that's why she gets it all. Oh, Lord, I belong to an FB, a real estate mastermind. For some reason, I got added in and invited to it. Love it. Kind of. No, not really. Comments coming in like, how am I supposed to make a living when my broker is sleeping with the new girl and she gets all the good leads? As far as the last time I checked in the real estate business, you go get your own leads. You're not, your broker is not, you're not an employee of the broker. You are using the broker to run your sales business so that you can, you need that broker to be able to do it. Not the other way around. The broker didn't hire you to be somebody who, here, call this person, let me give you all the leads. I'm looking at that going, number one, and I couldn't help it. I commented, guys. And I kind of call stuff like it is. I commented on the post and said, coming from a caring place, I would never use you as my realtor. Because you'll have every excuse why the property's not selling, why we didn't get the top dollar for it, because it's somebody's brother-in-law that wants to buy it, or the code enforcement guy is against you, or whatever the case is. I would never use this person as my salesperson. Doesn't mean she's probably not a very sweet, kind, great person, maybe even very hardworking. But she goes in her office each day and feels, victimized because supposedly the boss is sleeping with somebody in there in the company and giving her some leads. Well, you know what? This is number one. It's his business. It's an IC situation. This isn't kumbaya socialism in business. But the reason I use this as an example is instead of going, hey, maybe that is the case. But instead of going, what can I do? Hey, you don't like it? Switch brokers, number one. Number two, go out and get your own leads. That's what that business is all about. It's not about like going to work in a phone room where you're selling cruises, where they give you a sheet of people to call that filled out an email each day and go, here you go, call these people. But that's the challenge. That's the difference of being good or even excellent at what you do and being outstanding. The outstanding person would go, interesting dynamic here. Let me be the best. I don't need leads from the broker because I'm the best. I'm going to be my best. Okay? Those are the type of things. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Don't get into that unfair victim-y mindset when it comes to why you're succeeding or why you're not. Here it is. I'm going to give you the levels again. Okay? And I forgot poor originally. Poor effort is going to get you no results. Gone. Good effort is going to get you really poor results and still possibly gone. You're not going to really thrive on good. You might make it. You might barely make it. Excellence, hey, that's great. I love excellence in people. I love when somebody has the energy and the excellence and the desire. I'll take somebody with energy and desire any day as an employee and hone them and teach them skills than I will somebody who's got all the skills and has no drive to grow. But really where it's all at is outstanding. Are you outstanding? Let's see some chats on that. Who's outstanding out there? Who's outstanding? Yeah, let's see it. Who's outstanding? Tell me if you're outstanding. Let me put this in the chat. Are you out? Can I spell? Outstanding. Let me know. Do you feel you're outstanding? And if not, let me know what you could do to get there. And if you totally don't know, check in with me and we will get you there. I do offer coaching, guys. I have some great courses and all kinds of stuff. Lots of good shows coming up this week, so be ready. So check in with me, guys. I want to know. Do you feel outstanding? And if not, what do you think's in your way? And you know what? And I didn't want to sound judgy on talking about that post that I saw. That gal could have gone, what my real hopes was she could reach out to me and go, hey, you know what? I feel slighted. I feel screwed over. What can I do? And I'd be like, hey, let's get coaching on this. What can you do? Let's find out how you can make it work for you. Your concern shouldn't be on who the boss is nickering up with and thinks that person's getting more leads than you because of that. Your focus needs to be on you being outstanding. See, and some people would be like, oh, you're mean about that. No. What I'd love to have done was have that person reach out to me, even if they were angry at first, and what right do you have, and then be able to say, hey, stop for a second. This is coming from a caring place, because you can use these excuses in life, and I'm talking to you too. There's areas in your life you're using excuses. I do it too. There's areas in my life. Oh, I don't have enough time. I can't do. If the software just would do what it's supposed to do all the time, and I wouldn't lose time doing this, and I didn't have to wait on this approval and that, and I get it. Okay, I'm human too. I get it, guys. But the thing is if something I say irritates you, or you go, no, it's not my situation, I got this big thing holding me back, that's time to reach out to me, because I can tend to make mountains into little speed bumps so you can get over them. I simplify. That's my job, is to simplify for you. Make it easy. Okay, it doesn't mean the work is easy, but to make the concept of how you get from here to here easy. Not like trying to get from here to here and go, I've got something covering my eyes and I have no idea what direction I'm going in. How about putting on the glasses, the clear, get some good computer glasses, guys, because these blue screens will eat your eyes up. That's the ADD coming out. No, seriously, I'm your clarity guy. I'm your simplification guy. Okay? I take it from what seems overwhelming and bring it down into easy chunks. Okay? I know sometimes people pop off the show because I say something just a little bit that might make them squirm. And then I see the people that stay on. And I go, the person that stays on is the one that's really interested in developing themselves. The person that gets off that goes, oh God, it's too much like owning and taking responsibility. They're probably not the person that really is ever going to go anywhere with it or need this show. The people that need you and me who are still on here, you need me, I got your back. Okay? It's not going to be easy. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but I'm going to care from the heart. Would you rather have somebody that cares from the heart and is a little rough around the edges and makes you squirm in your seat a little bit? Or would you rather have somebody that kumbayas and cuddles you and goes, I know, baby, it's going to be okay. This world is so unfair. Hell yeah, it is. What? Coach, did you just say, yes, the world is unfair? That doesn't sound like you, Coach. Yes, it's unfair. Yes, people get screwed over every day. Yes, people are held back. Yes, people are mistreated. Yes, there are injustices. Okay? I'm not saying they're right, but I'm going to tell you they're not going to ever end. Okay? Injustice, improper treatment, improper behavior, unethical business deals, unethical treatment of family members, some horrible atrocities still go on in this world, guys. If we could just stop them, if I were God and I could go just stop all that stuff, I would do it in a heartbeat, because I love people. I love you. You're out there. I love you. You're listening to this. You're bettering yourself. But to go kumbaya and say I watched Breakthrough with Lou and my life is all better is not true. To say I watched Breakthrough with Lou and he made me squirm a little this morning, but you know what? I got to take some action. And then you take that action and suddenly life gets better. Suddenly you grow as a person. I've done my job. Okay? For me to just give you a little snuggle cuddle and say it'll be all right and throw you back out into the cruel world and not give you any tools? Come on, guys. We know it's a tough world. We're in one of the toughest times ever in history. Okay? People are flourishing, people are growing, people are becoming more, and people are just throwing up their hands and just giving up. Which one are you? You going to give up, or are you going to go, you know what? I'm going forward, coach. Help me. Give me a little push. Give me a little tug. Let's go. All right, guys. I think I've sparked something in you this morning, hopefully, and I will see you tomorrow night. Tuesday night is Healthy and Wealthy with Coach Lou. Thursday morning is Small Biz Talk. Small Biz Talk also includes Career Talk. And then Thursday night is Coach Lou After Dark. The Anything Goes call-in radio show, guys. We can get a little more raw with that one because it's not on the big three where they censor things a little too much. Ask your questions. We can have opposing callers on stuff. My only rule is I don't care if you agree or disagree with somebody. If we're having a discussion, you will keep it respectful and not nasty. No hating, no nastiness. Come from a place of you don't have to give up your beliefs. You don't have to give up who you are to have a discussion with somebody. But you do have to take a second to at least allow yourself to see their point of view. You don't have to change your point of view after you talk about it. But find that middle ground. Find that middle ground with somebody where you go, okay, at least I understand where you're coming from and they can understand where you're coming from. Some nights I feel like a judge on that show, which is cool. You know, that's the way to do things in life. Let's talk about stuff. Let's get it out there. Let's figure out and understand. Understanding in this world, whether it's your own emotions, whether it's the person you call an enemy, or whether it's the person you live with in your relationship. Understanding gets you a long way. All right, this is your simplification, loving, caring coach. Get off your butt and do something great today for you, a loved one, your community. Isn't that hard, guys? Do 3 things nice today. That's your homework. Do something nice for yourself. Doesn't have to be big and major. Do something nice for a stranger or somebody randomly, and do something nice for your community. Just do something that makes somebody else's day go, wow, somebody cares out there. Let somebody know that you care. Hold a door open for somebody. Walk somebody across the street. Carry an old lady's groceries out at the grocery store. I don't care what it is. Go out there and do something nice today and see not only how good you might make them feel, but holy moly, you might just find out it feels good to you. Wow. Do something nice. Don't forget, it has a good effect on the other person. Think of what it'll do for your mindset. All right, guys. Live with faith, energy, passion. Always live your dreams. I will see you guys on the next roundabout. Have an absolutely amazing week, and see you soon.
Ready to take it to the next level? Tune in to XLR8Life.com for our live shows, encore presentations, life-changing courses, and live coaching with Coach Lou himself. As Coach Lou always says, live with faith, energy, love, passion, and always live your dream.